I got him.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We'll see Oklahoma City facing Atlanta. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Damian Lillard out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. Pippen against Barnes. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
You think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid. And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact. Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Here's Oklahoma City. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Sloan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got his second bucket.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Drummond. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo passes to Pippen. Nowitzki against Beal. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
And Lillard kicks to Davis. Back to Lillard. Pass to Beal. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Pippen.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. Just had a tough quarter.
Sloan finds Nowitzki. Here's Sloan. Back to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Inside, here's Davis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got his first points of the game.
Davis using his strength right there to overpower. We didn't say that in the early part of his career.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Now Curry. And the pass to Nowitzki. The 3. They get it back. Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Oklahoma City trails by 9. Waiters passes to Harkless. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. And oh, the jam by Harkless.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Habit, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Nowitzki against Green. Pass to Waiters. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, Waiters and confidence, they go together pretty well.
Curry looking it over. He kicks to Nowitzki. No good on the triple. Green dishes to Waiters. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Kyrie more and more wants to take pride on the defensive end, so encouraging to see him out there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Atlanta leads by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Harkless is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then it's John Henson. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot.
A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Henson not a floor spacer. Offensively, you'll find him around the rim.
He's a pretty good finisher in there, but he doesn't get a ton of opportunities. You're right. Defensively, you just like his mobility combined with his length. That's a help.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Oklahoma City. Terrence Ross comes in for Green. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he is an offensive weapon, especially when Waiters gets locked in the catch-and-shoot game.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Harkless. Tomjanovich. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Harkless comes in for Harkless, and Lillard subbed in for Austin Rivers. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Bradley Beal's checked in for Dion Waiters. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Atlanta making a switch here. Sloan's checked in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Here's Plumlee. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Well, just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Oklahoma City trails by 7. And Beal kicks to Lillard. Got a hand on it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him What an intimidator down low.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Drummond's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Anthony Davis in for Terrence Ross. Davis finds Lillard, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. That one misses. Oklahoma City trails by 10. Here's Lillard. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Davis against Davis. Davis surveying the floor. Can they get it? A shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he gets the bucket. 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Anthony Davis is just as complete a player on the offensive end as you're going to find. Great facing up, great mid-range, plays with the back to the basket. One of the things that is his best quality, Kevin, that does not get talked about much is just how devastating he is in transition. One of the game's greatest runners and finishers. And when you play with a point guard who will advance the ball, he becomes that much more dangerous.
And Drummond is right there.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Atlanta.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. Lillard with it. Barnes outside. Kicks to Davis. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the elbow. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Eaton. Left side, Davis. And that one released in time, but no good.
This is why Davis is...
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, I think big guys like to affect shots, but big guys love to send shots into the third row. That's an intimidating factor.
They've got Levitsky. He's out there with Pippen. And it's Eaton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Good on both. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on.
Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. To the middle. Here's Sloan, covered by Lillard. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Barnes passes to Lillard. Back to Barnes. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Outside, Beal. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Davis. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Henson's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for Anthony Davis. Harkless is checked in for Barnes. And it's Ross in for Beal.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
They look frustrated, 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
Irving kicks to Curry. Misses the three.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And it's Green with the jam.
There's no way Draymond wasn't getting that ball as it came off the rim. Draymond, a premier example of why the NBA tracks things like those hustle stats we see.
Outside Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it looks like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Atlanta making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Waiters, he's checked in for John Henson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Lillard.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The feed to Ross. The pass to Harkless. Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Davis.
Great contest from AD there. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
Irving attacking. Releases. And Davis can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trails by 12.
And with Anthony Davis, you look at how young he is still. I mean, scary to think that his best games are still ahead of him. Not just this year. I'm talking like 3 or 4 years from now. He could honestly be the best player in the league in a short time.
Back to Nowitzki. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Pass to Curry. The 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5 now.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Waiters finds Rivers. Back to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Harkless.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Passes it to Rivers. Ross on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Puts it up from 15. Waiters no luck. Waiters against Curry. Over Waiters. Curry can't get it to go. 1 second left. Off target. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, Bradley Beal is out there with Rivers. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Davis. And it's Barnes, and it's small forward. Oklahoma City trails by 14. And Beal kicks to Rivers. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Beal. Pass to Rivers. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Rivers. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta leading by 14. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Outside Pippen. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Knocked away. Down low and stolen by Drummond.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
And it's Lillard missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Oklahoma City. It's a 14-point game. And finished off by Beal.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively?
Sloan hits them both. Oklahoma City trails by 16. Outside, Beal. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And they pick up 2. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The pass to Eaton. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. He's going in for the kill. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Good on the three-point shot.
Failure to extend the defense, not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
Lillard against Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Lillard surveying the D. Over in the corner, Barnes. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Atlanta leading by 19. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to Eaton. On the wing, Barnes. The quick look, no good that time.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Count that bucket.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Barnes with another miss. And so it's Atlanta with it. A 20.
You saw that. Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Now, here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Raiders against Harden. Lets it go from 14. Good D by Harden. Here's Pippen. Off on that one. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen,